meant to tell you too, at the beginning, like on the last round, be sure you still catch me during the stage. You can just go wide, that's fine.
Shean Awful, the Carnies of Destruction. The team of Savage Shean Christopher and King Bailey, the Wasted Generation. Come on, baby!
Play, Gene.
Well, it's always fun when we get to see the Carnies in action here at New South. And, of course, Wasted Generation is a tag team that's been making a name for themselves, although this is a different version of them, as it's King Bailey Blake teaming up with Shean Christopher tonight instead of Kevin Ryan. So you'll be seeing different variations of that threesome now.
Apparently so. Big matchup, though, for them. Biggest matchup they've had against since the end, and it's amazing that wasn't the end. Right? That could have very well been the end of their career.
Yeah, it could have been aptly named. It feels weird hearing people cheer King Bailey Blake.
Yeah, for sure.
He's so fired up. Kerry Awful going to tone that down a little bit.
Yeah, definitely took the hitch out of his step there.
Yeah. Kerry Awful's like, let's curb your enthusiasm, as this show is called.
And Blake got that Jeff Jarrett-like.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, how can you cheer anybody wearing Jeff Jarrett's worst outfit that he ever had?
That's very true. But they seemed to like him a couple weeks ago. Jarrett, that is.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Puts on the brakes there.
People chanting along with the Kiss My Foot. I feel like we're in some kind of bizarro world right now.
I'd have to concur with you there. Those straps are so light, you can't even see them. I thought it was only 3.
Who better for a bizarro world than the 2 bizarre Carnies? Because
And Kerry Awful let him know what he thought about that.
Yeah.
Whips him off, gets down. Oh. Now Kerry Awful getting in on the games. I don't think it's going to happen.
I mean, you kind of asked for that, dude. I mean, come on now.
Lucky it wasn't worse.
I figured Kerry was going to bite it at one point there since he was down there. But
that mask might have been a hindrance in that department.
It's true.
Oh, very innovative there. Oh, wow. The same thing with Blake that we've seen all along. He seems like a little focused sometimes.
Yeah. I thought maybe he would stray away from that now that he's...
Nick Iggy looking like the Undertaker.
He is.
Them purple gloves. And Iggy's setting the table before he even gets in there, not kissing anyone.
Shean Christopher offering to high-five him.
I'm big red, baby. This is fire.
Iggy cosplaying the Undertaker tonight almost.
Down low. I'm not getting down low like you. This is
Don't know what that meant. No. Reaching for the heavens.
Oh, that didn't work out.
And Sean wasn't playing.
No.
Oh, takes out the feet.
Well done by Nick Iggy.
Nobody leaves this circus without a smile.
I was about ready to fish hook him, I
He
think.
was.
Rolls through. And Iggy heads for higher ground.
He is not going to be happy that he didn't get to fish hook him.
Oh, wow, all the momentum there.
Wow.
Sean barely able to keep his balance, holding onto the ropes.
Carney's a little off their game tonight, Matt.
Not sure how regularly they've been teaming as of late.
Well, they've had some issues in recent months. They went their separate ways for a little while, and just recently mended fences, from my understanding. And like you say, maybe they're not back in the groove yet.
And again, you got Bailey and Sean teaming together, and it's a relatively new combination.
Yeah, I don't know
as
how
well.
many times these two have taken together, actually.
You'd think that the Carnies would be like riding a bike. You'd have, get back in the step of things fairly quickly.
Yeah.
They look like more like Michael Scott riding a bike. Oh! Sean uses those feet. And Iggy, lucky he didn't get a broken forearm there.
I wonder if they are educated feet, as Jim Ross used to refer to Stan Lane's feet in those instances. Whoa! Got him right up.
Oh, snake eyes.
Oh.
Big boot. Looks like somebody we know. Oh, big leg drop.
Drop the leg, brother.
Also a staple of the Undertaker's repertoire as well.
True.
Let's see if he does that flipping clothesline. Big right hand there. Swung from
Look at
way
that.
back. Oh.
Best striker in the world.
Woo. Nice chop there from Awful. Off the rope. Double drop kick. Oh, all that leverage and able to get the pin. Sean was in a bad position there.
He really was, and if the referee would have got down there a little quicker, that could have been it, possibly. Oh. That's just brutal.
Digit manipulation on the part of Kerry Awful. Awful in control at the moment. Ooh. Sean looks like he's in a lot of pain there.
He is. It's been a big weekend for Shean Christopher. He, got to compete in the HOSS tournament. Wrestled against the far more experienced Red Titus, come out on the short end of it, and here tonight, he's mostly been in tag action here in New South, and so to get a chance to get in here and compete with the Carnies is a huge opportunity for him.
Two big opportunities, but not on the side of it he'd like to be at this point. And Awful takes a chance to lay in some more punishment there.
And I said earlier they were off their game, but I think they're getting back on that bike you're referring to.
Yeah, they've definitely figured out how to pedal it.
Teamwork is coming together.
Uh-oh.
I wondered if we were going to see this.
We going old school, Gino?
Considering our theme here with Nick Iggy.
I'd rather him do the Mike Jackson thing.
Those are words you don't hear often.
I know.
Hey! Nobody leaves the circus
Yeah.
without a smile.
Double fish hook. The referee right there on top of things. Troy ain't gonna let that get by. 2 count.
Oh.
And Iggy not too happy there. Nice forearms now from Shean, trying to fight his way back.
Whoa, not quite, not quite.
Nice spine buster there to stop the momentum.
Kerry Awful, who had a highly competitive match last night with Cabana Man Dan, came out on the short end of it, but it was an impressive display by Mr. Awful. Well, Shean Christopher managed to block that suplex attempt and get the tag.
Oh, and Iggy runs right into one as well.
King Bailey handing out forearms.
He's crowning him, if you will.
Party favors here, yes he is.
Oh!
Super kick.
Looks like he connected very good with that one. Short forearm. Oh!
The mask come off.
Awful firing back.
Tell him to come on. You don't tell Kerry Awful to come on. He will.
Oh! Blocks it. Wow. Didn't see that coming.
I did not expect that to end that way.
And Bailey's a one-man wrecking crew right now.
It's, you know, I mean, when you see him come to the ring, it's hard to take him serious in that purple getup, but he's showing me something here, Matthew.
Very impressive tonight. Probably the most impressive performance so far. Nice kick there. And again, single-handedly taking down the Carnies to this point. Oh! He drops him on his... Wow, he lands on both, or lands on Iggy. Drops Awful. 2 count. And Troy was right there.
King Bailey Blake, a one-man wrecking crew there while Shean Christopher tried to recover out here on the floor.
Nice chop. Oh! I might have got him in the face.
Pissed.
Oh! And unlike Bailey, Awful unable to go to him one.
Look at that. Good grief. Wasted Generation is getting the better of the Carnies here.
Oh. Speaking of Jeff Jarrett, looked very familiar to one of his moves there.
Yeah.
Along with a Laryngitis crusher.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
It's almost like there's an urn around.
They're in trouble. They're in big trouble.
Blake charges and goes to the outside for his effort. Iggy gets knocked into the corner. Awful. Shean going back and forth.
Nice block by Kerry Awful. Oh,
Oh!
did not work.
Lands right on his neck and the back of his head there. That might have taken Awful out.
Oh, nicely done by Nick Iggy.
Big stomp, grabs him on the with the momentum.
Wow, choke bomb.
Almost like a sky high a little bit. Oh! Wow.
Wow.
Almost like a stump pile driver with the ropes there. Awful jumps up to come to the aid of Iggy. Powerbomb.
You gonna give him another one?
Oh!
There's a stump pile driver for you.
And Awful in no position to take advantage though.
No.
These 4 men have been fast and furious to this point.
I'm telling you though, if you were the Carnies and you were standing in that corner and you seen these 2 guys come out and you took a look at King Bailey Blake, I don't think you expected the kind of fight that they're getting out of him.
Absolutely not. I mean, he looks like and even the way he acted in the beginning of the match seemed like he had other motives.
Yeah,
rather
I'm
than
sure they're like, well, this guy's a goof, and then now he's out here drilling them with forearms and pile drivers. And
yeah, he's absolutely been his best showing thus far, and both teams just trading blows back and forth in the center of the ring. Oh!
oh, followed him in.
Both teams getting the better of each other. Can we see a tombstone, Gino?
Seems to be what would have to come next, right? That's the logical.
Or a last ride.
Well, you know, maybe one of each. No, we're getting 2 tombstones here in stereo.
Oh, gonna cross the arms and everything. 2. Oh! Double kick out. Troy counting both men down.
There you go. That classic, oh my God, look that Undertaker Always has when someone kicks out of the tombstone at WrestleMania, because that's the only time anybody ever kicks out of tombstones at WrestleMania.
Like when he was looking at Lesnar.
Okay, well, you called it. Here's the last ride. Kerry Awful come out on the short end of this stick, having to give the last ride to Shean Christopher, who's a bit of a large guy.
The bigger of the two, though. 1, 2, 3, oh, wow!
What a victory for Wasted Generation.
And out of nowhere.
Wow. Huge victory for the Wasted Generation.
Couple opportunities this weekend for Shean. He didn't let the second one get by him.
Man, and not a great weekend for the Carnies.
Not at all. Both of them coming up short on the singles side, and then they can't get the win in the tag match.
Very awful demanding they come back in the ring.
Oh, wow. It's hard to know if they're serious or...
I believe they are, man. I think these guys were trying to have a little fun at Wasted Generations. Look at that, kissed his foot.
What?
Wow, what a good sport, Kerry Awful. Oh, kissed him on the mouth. Well,
Nick's like, I'll just shake your hand. That's
yeah.
cool.
He'd already told everybody he wasn't kissing nobody. Oh, he is! He lied! Those Carnies, you can't trust them. You just can't trust the Carnies.
There's been 400% more lip locking tonight than I expected.
Yes.
Big win for the Wasted Generation, though.
What a couple of stand-up guys they are. Like I said, I think they underestimate them. They wanted to have a little fun tonight at their expense with all this Undertaker gags, and
thought they might have had the easy paycheck tonight, but it didn't turn out that way.
Didn't turn out that way, but at least they were man enough to give them their props when it was over.
And their kisses as well.
And their kisses.
Shean giving the bow. A little bit mocking.
Managed to jack Nick Iggy's hat out of the deal.
Give it up again, Wasted Generation.